Hey guys, it's Skylar again. Just want to do a quick update on my first therapist appointment. Yeah. Um, so I had that on August 8th at 9 o'clock with a woman named Danielle from the Bears Road Mental Health Community Mental Health Clinic. Um, it's like a Capital Health clinic. So um, yeah. Anyway, it was absolutely excellent. Everything that I could have really dreamed for. Um, she listened to everything I had to say. She took it literally. She didn't question, like, she did question things that I said, but more or less to get more out of me. But like nothing to worry about, guys. Seriously. If you're afraid, I mean, I was a little bit. I didn't really know how it would start. If it would kind of be like a weird icebreaker thing, or if it would just happen instantaneously. And pretty much as soon as I sat down, like. I'm pretty social. Like I like to talk to people, especially if I'm around them, and they're engaging with me as well. So they like she sat down, and as soon as she sat down we kind of I gave her the sheets that I got, and like for her to fill out, and signed a couple things, and then after that she got me to fill out this sheet that had these like lines on it from 1 to 10, and it was each one was a different category. So it was like how my life has been for the last 3 or 4 months up until this point, um, on a scale of 1 to 10, and it was like personally, friends, family, work, that sort of thing, school, whatever, shit in my life. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. That's pretty easy because my life isn't hard. So it was like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And I did it really quick, and she was like, you say your life is easy. Like, why do you say that? And I was like, I don't know. Like, it just is. I've never really had a hard life, and I was like, let me tell you why. And after I said that, I just started from like when I was young until now, and all the thoughts, all the feelings, and the moments that I could remember myself feeling these things and feeling that way. Um, and she basically got my whole life story in about an hour, and she loved it because I, it just it was easy, and it was really easy for me, like it's easy to talk to someone when you know that they're not going to have a bias towards any different side of it, like they're not going to hate you and disown you, but they're not going to be like, oh my god, that's so amazing. They're just going to look at the facts, look at who you are, look at how things have been going for you, and then assess if this is the right way for you to go. And yeah, so we talked for about an hour and 40 minutes. It was about 10:40 when we stopped talking, and she said, like, you seem like you're really, really well off. After excuse me, after explaining my life story, she kind of figured out, like, I have a supportive girlfriend, I have supportive friends, I have supportive family. And that's the big thing, like having a support system and having people that you can be around, because it is hard at some days, like you do need to talk to some people when you don't have the option to talk to your therapist. So a support system is really good, and I have a better one than most, and I really do. And like I have even like distant uncles and aunts still ask me how it's going, and if I've gotten into therapy and things like that. So it's like I I'm well on my way. So she said she's hoping that I'll start testosterone at least within the next couple of months. So like I don't know. Usually after the letter's written up, and that all depends on how my next appointment goes as well. But usually after the letter's written up, it takes a couple months to actually get into the endo. So she said probably within the like late this year, early next, I'd actually be starting testosterone, which is cool, which is good for me. I it's like I explained it to my therapist in the appointment. Like um, people say like, holy crap, it takes so long. Like it's such a long process, and like it bothers me so much to have to go through this, and I can't live with my body this way, and I can't deal with these things. But it's like, if I didn't have the time to um, think about the things that I've been thinking about for the last couple of months, where I haven't been on testosterone and I haven't had my surgeries and I haven't been going to therapy, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. Um, like those months of not really going anywhere, but being able to figure out when I started feeling this way, or why I started feeling this way, or just just filling in the blanks. And it just, it feels better, because then I can say, like it's like, and when I think about it now, it's like it's always been that way. I've always been this way. Like when I think back to my childhood, like I just wanted to be one of the boys, and when I wasn't, I was upset. Or like when I got my breasts and I got my period, and those moments, like I hated them. And back then, I just thought it was because it was like, no, I want to stay a kid. Um, but for me, it was really like, no, I don't want to be a girl. Um, and these last couple of months of not changing just gave me the time to think about these things and prepare myself for the changes. Um, because as much as I am excited to go on testosterone and start changing, there are things that I may not like in the end. Like if I go bald, or if I have a hairy butt, or like I don't grow facial hair at all, like that feels like it would be a thing that would bother me. Or um, just like even with chest surgery, like having my chest surgery, like maybe not being 100% okay with the way that they look still, even though it's better than having breasts, like just things like that. But I got to think about these things, and think about the things that worry me, and think about the things that I'm excited for. And I think it prepared me a lot more for the therapy and for getting further in my transition. Because at the end of the session, she said, like, you're very, very well off in your transition. You have a support system, and you have friends, and you have family, and you have all these resources, and other trans guys, and you're part of that community, and you can talk to a bunch of other people, and like you're out to everyone, you're comfortable, you don't have any really horrible like underlining mental health. Like I'm just generally well off right now, so I'm excited. And like I said, like it might be the end of this year, early next, but like I said, that's just a couple more months that I get to give myself. My lights just flickered. That was weird. Um, to give myself and allow myself to get to know my true self better. So anyway, that was my 8, almost 9 minute update, so I apologize for that. I like to talk a lot. If you have absolutely any questions, like I've had a few people actually message me on Facebook, and I get back to them pretty quickly. Um, Usually, if you're not creepy about it. If you act creepy, and you're just like trying to add me to Facebook, like message me first. Most of the time I do add people because I say like, hey, add me to Facebook, like if you have any questions, but message me first, and then I'll get on that. And just any questions, concerns, anything like that. I know I'm not far in my transition right now, but I feel like knowing people, like knowing other trans guys, and hearing their stories, and knowing how far I am right now, and just having my input might be cool. So if that's a thing that you are interested in, I will put my Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter and all of those things down in my crotch. So yeah, so hopefully hopefully, also you can follow me on any of those things. That's cool. I like followers on Tumblr. They're cool. Um, I don't get many questions there either. So if you have Tumblr, ask me some questions there. It gives me something to put forth into the community of Tumblr. So usually I link these to my Tumblr page as well. So anyway, it's been 10 minutes and 23 seconds now, so I will cut this off. But I hope you all have fantastic days, weeks, months, however long it is until I make another video. Just keep her easy, chill out. Don't don't be all tense. Just relax, take a breathe, take a breathe. Wow, take a breather is what I meant there. Like just do you. Don't stop doing you, and don't tell anyone that you can't be you. So anyway, take her easy. I'll probably make some sort of update, hopefully in between now and my next appointment. If not, then my next appointment you'll hear from me. So yeah, take her easy, guys. Chilling like a villain. Yeah. Bye, guys.